Here we are at the Cottonwood Trail near Spartan High. This is my first time using this camera, so this is going to be a test. Yep, don't want to look like I'm talking to myself, which technically I'm doing. A little muddy out here today. This is more an experiment more than anything. Hopefully I got the camera angled right. I have walked these trails many times. Usually I'm geocaching, but not geocaching today. Although I might look to see if I see a geocache I have found before. Just for the fun of doing it. Don't even need my phone or the app. Such a nice and peaceful day. Can't see it just yet. Maybe a little bit over there. There's a creek. Up ahead there'll be a bridge, so I'll go over the creek. Looks nice and muddy today. Looking around, don't want people, anybody else on the trail, think I'm talking to myself. It's actually been a while since I walked this trail. Yeah, in the future, when I get more comfortable with the video, I'll definitely go out geocaching and record that. We'll see how the recording goes today. Yeah, the creek's actually pretty full. There's been a lot of rain lately. Would not want to swim in that. Usually there's not nearly that much water in there. Yeah, the Cottonwood Trail, if anybody doesn't know where it's at, it's located near Spartanburg High School. I always knew of one part of the trail near the tennis courts I used to walk. I didn't know that the trail actually went down across the road. This trail goes a long way, actually. I discovered it for geocaching. This bench right here, I hit a geocache here one time myself. It was a little magnetic geocache. I usually look for it every time I come out here, but I think it's gone. I disabled all the geocaches that I hid. They're hard to maintain. Nice scenic view, peaceful day. I'm sure they're like, what is this guy walking in with a camera on his head for? That's interesting. So yeah, anyway, I discovered this part of the trail when I first went geocaching. But I didn't know what I was doing, So I downloaded an app that wasn't the official geocache app, and it was trying to help me find the geocache. But I couldn't find it. I couldn't get the app to work anyway. So I just started walking the trail thinking, oh, how hard can it be? Yeah, well, obviously it's very hard. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. But that's the cool part about geocaching. It's the thrill of the hunt. Making sure nobody's walking behind me. Oh, I don't know if you can see the bird ahead of us. Let's go across the bridge. Rachel's Bridge. Restoration given in memory of Frances Rachel Ruff by her friends at Milliken and Company and others. Summer 2012. Yeah, the creek is definitely overflowing more than usual. Very nice. Peaceful and quiet. Feel bad for leaving Mommy and Zachary at home. Zach is 9 days old, I think. So not quite old enough to come out and enjoy this yet, but when he gets a little older, yep, Daddy will definitely be bringing him out here. I normally hate hearing myself talk on video, but I'm going to do this in hopes that these videos I take will stand the test of time and he can actually look back on them one day. We didn't have this kind of technology when I was a kid, so there are no videos of me when I was a baby. Only a handful of pictures. So we'll get lots of pictures, lots of videos, so you can enjoy them in the future. Oh, it's very nice out here. Alright, let's go over to the wetlands. It's kind of a unique area. You don't see areas like this in Spartanburg. It's almost like a swamp. It's actually dried out since the last time I've been here. It used to be just completely wet. The wetlands isn't so wet anymore. Wow, it really has. This area is completely dried out. That's shocking. Maybe they'll have to rename this place the Drylands. Huh. hate to know how many little snakes and other animals are in there. It is completely dried out. This was water last time I was here. Of course, that's been a while. Well, I'm actually going to show you, I'm not going to get out my phone or app, I know where it's at, but the second geocache I ever found was right here. I'm sure it's still here. They did a good job hiding it, but when you get on the geocache app, it gets you in the general area. Usually gives you like a hint. I can't remember what the hint was, but I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but you see these benches right here. Let's see if it's still here. Well, don't think it's there anymore. There was a box that used to be right here. Oh well, I have to check later on the app, because apparently it's not there anymore. Looks like it's been muggled. Muggle is the geocaching term that people use when people who don't geocache remove the containers, which I think's happened. Makes me sad. Second geocache ever found apparently is gone. It's again making our way back. Still shocked that this is all dried up. Opossum. I'm sure there's a lot more than possum in this weed. Probably snakes. We don't like snakes. I like how these trees go sideways. I feel like I should stand sideways. Alrighty, well, I think this is going to conclude our little adventure for today. Go home and check out and see how it did, and hopefully we'll look forward to the next adventure.